My name is Arthur Guerrero, but they call me Artie, A-R-T-I-E, Guerrero, G-U-E-R-R-E-R-O. April 23rd was 51 years ago. I was wounded in Vietnam. And talk about quick changes of ideas of how your life goes. I was supposed to go to work for Ringling Brothers Barnum Bailey Circus as a trapeze artist, and ended up going to Vietnam after some mistakes in life, and I was wounded April 23rd of 1967. I was with the 75th Rangers. We did the frontline intelligence for the 1st Cav, and I went in for downed pilots, chopper pilots and jet pilots when they got shot down. I was in 6-man teams, and on April 23rd, we were ambushed by a Viet Cong, surrounded by 3 companies of Viet Cong. In the interim, there's only 3 of us alive today, and the chopper pilot that came in to get us. At that time, my radio man was killed, the medic is dead, and the rear point scout was killed. I made a promise to my radio man who died in my arms that I would advocate for veterans for the rest of my life, and I've done that. By advocating, I became part of president of the Paralyzed Veterans of America, the first president of the Coalition of Colorado Concerned Veterans, and then part of what we call the United Veterans Committee of Colorado. I've started to pass the baton to the younger generation now, because now that I've become a mature 74, I've decided that the youngsters need to carry that energy that it takes to advocate, and especially here in Colorado, where we've had considerable obstacles with getting a Veterans Administration hospital built, which we have now, but lacking 2 parts, major parts of the hospital, being the post-traumatic stress unit and the nursing home for veterans. Myself, like I said, I've started to relax a little bit, and in the interim of relaxing, which started 2 years ago, and having extra time and not being as involved as I have been, I've encountered post-traumatic stress disorder to an extreme phase of when I was wounded in 1967. In the 51 years that I've advocated for veterans, I've been invited to speak at many schools throughout the Denver and Colorado area and outside the state. It's amazing that the school systems of all the counties have very little information on Vietnam itself, which is the war I'm in. But when you take it back, the students themselves need to be informed of the people that paid the ultimate price, and some of us that paid half that ultimate price. So it's a pleasure for me to come and help educate or tell you American history classes in the 10th grade throughout the school system what they should know. I mean, not just take for granted the freedom that we have here in the United States.